Hello, this is the S&P 500 E-mini Futures update for July 7th. Yesterday, we recommended a long. Our bias was bullish. Our stops, the ones that we suggested, do follow our stops and take profits at your consideration, would have not been hit. And we reached the VWAP of 28th of June, where we are right now as well. Yesterday, we created the high of the day around that area, which is 3,865. Now we're 2 points below that. The S&P 500 E-mini futures is up by about 0.4%. And today, we will be focusing on some possible trades to take, and this is also possible for swing traders or buy and holders, or even people that, for example, would like to get buy into Apple, for example, thinking it may be at a good price, and wanting to correlate their timing and entry with the index, with the ES S&P E-mini futures. So the concept is to try to catch a retracement based on a technical price line. So here we have two ranges. One is the big one that we've had also yesterday and 2 days ago. Please see our updates if you would like. And we have another one here, an internal one, on this range between the current price, more or less, and 3,743 approximately. And this blue line over here, this value area high of this range, will be our place for entry. Some people would put their stops under it. Here, we would try to catch an entry near it. Okay, so when others are stopped out, we enter. We still have to have a stop, and our stop can be either below the value, the POC of the bigger range, okay, which is also the value area low of the internal range. So it's kind of a key area at 3775, more or less. So, you can still go for a higher probability bet or trade and risk 2%, or you could go for something. So that would be, for example, one trade, okay, going on a higher probability. And so it'll be a 1.32 reward versus risk, aiming for a 2.63, which would take profit at 3942 approximately, or 43, and our stop would be at 3764. Our entry would be at 3841. Okay, that's one. Higher reward versus risk, lower probability would be that our stop would be lower than the 3807.5, which is also, looking back at 20th of May, is the low of 20th of May, and a key low that was back then. We would be risking 1.15%. And if we do the take profit at the same place, that's a 2.28 reward versus risk. And that's a second trade. A third trade would be that we would go under some of these lows, and mainly the low of the POC, which is 3826 of the inner range. So we would risk, let's say, 0.7%. So we need to put our stop a little bit lower. There we go. And then our reward versus risk is at 3.78. Okay, our take profit is still at 3942. If we want to go for an intraday shorter time frame trade, then we aim to go just under yesterday's low, and that would be a 1.14 reward versus risk, which is considered a poor reward versus risk. But here, our probability would be quite high to win that trade. Okay, we would be going for a profit for a take profit at 3871.5, which is still a little bit below yesterday's high. And our stop would be at 3814.5. Okay, so today we focused on looking at some trades and filling the entries at lower prices than the current price. That is the key point of today's technical analysis on S&P 500 E-mini futures. In the bigger picture, the bulls are still looking pretty good for this reversal, this reversal attempt all the way here at 17th of June to be looking all right. Had a leg up, now leg down, and we should also, I think, we're looking good. I mean, nobody knows, but we're looking, I think, higher than 50% for more upside. At your own risk, trade the S&P 500 E-mini futures at your own risk, and continue to come to Forex Live for some original perspectives and opinions based on our technical analysis. Thank you. Have a good day.